Hi, I'm John. These days I'm from Tennessee, though I was born and raised in Indiana and spent over half of my adult life in Ohio. Let me tell you a little of who I am. I've been a Christian since I was a child. I have a bachelor's degree and 2 master's degrees in biblical studies and theology. My PhD is in New Testament exegesis from a European university that was founded in 1495. I was ordained as a minister in 1982. I've served as a pastor and an elder. I've taught New Testament in Christian colleges and seminaries for over 30 years, and I've taught on 5 continents. I've been a dependable Republican since 1980 when I cast my first vote for Ronald Reagan. I have no ambitions for party activism or leadership, but over the years I've attended and spoken at rallies, I've served as a poll worker, and I've even registered voters. And I'm here to tell you that as an American evangelical Christian, in my view, you are not obligated to vote for Donald J. Trump in 2020. For a generation, really my adult lifetime, white evangelicals like me have been allied with the Republican Party. The party stood for family, for life, for freedom, values we evangelicals cherish. But that alliance does not obligate us to vote this year for Donald Trump. We need to believe what we see with our own eyes, and we need to act on it. By now we know that Trump lacks the character to govern. He will say and do anything to serve himself and to punish his enemies. We know that Trump lacks the competency to govern. He can't organize the power of government to carry out any task. He can't appoint competent people to federal office or get them to stay in office. He can't make a plan, only promises, excuses, and recriminations. He governs by cruelty. His approach to everything is lock 'em up, even children at the border. He governs by cronyism. Kids from Guatemala he'll lock up, but not friends convicted of federal crimes. Those he pardons. He governs by corruption. He trades military aid for political favors from foreign governments. He orders a U.S. ambassador to drum up business for his golf resort. He governs by chicanery. The Washington Post has counted over 20,000 false or misleading statements from Trump since he took office. I'll stipulate that all politicians lie, but no one has lied at the warp speed of Donald J. Trump. Maybe you see Trump differently. Fine, I don't want to argue with you. But if you don't, and if you're an evangelical, let me repeat, you are not obligated to vote for him. For many of us, abortion is the final test. We can't support a Democrat because the Democratic Party supports abortion. Well, I get that, but here's an important fact. Since 1981, the rate of abortion, that is, the number of abortions relative to the number of women of childbearing age, has been declining steadily in the United States. The most recent count shows that the rate is now lower than in 1972, the year before Roe v. Wade made abortion legal in the entire U.S. Now, that decline has gone on regardless of who sits in the White House. It's no faster, depending on whether it's Republican or Democrat, at 1600 Pennsylvania. Pro-life people have done a lot to reduce the frequency of abortion, and I'm grateful. There are still far too many abortions, but we have reason to be encouraged. Still, it's clear that winning elections has not been crucial to progress in reducing abortion in this country. So we have every reason to think that electing another Democrat, if only for one term, will not mean killing more of the unborn. I believe that your conscience should be clear on this point. Maybe still you just can't pull the lever for a Democrat. Fine. Vote for the Libertarian candidate, Joe Jorgensen. Vote for the American Solidarity Party candidate, Brian Carroll. Write in a candidate, Mitt Romney or Justin Amash. The best way to stop Trump is to vote for the only candidate other than Trump who can win the election. But the next best way is simply not to vote for Donald Trump. Martin Luther famously said, "To go against conscience is neither right nor safe." If your conscience is telling you that you shouldn't vote for Trump, listen to your conscience.